We've got Newcastle first. Actual Newcastle, not their under-23s. If we can get through this game, which is unlikely, don't get me wrong, we're through to the quarterfinals. We've got a game against Man U, which we're definitely going to lose. But don't worry about it. We're getting some money in, some well-needed money, and a little pop quiz for you for the intro. I'll tell you later in the episode. What do Newcastle, our first game, and Exeter, our second game, have in common? Episode 30 now of the wonderful Cadbury's Heroes. As we mentioned, Newcastle and Exeter for today's episode. Joe McGregor's currently sat on 16 goals. We are 9 points only ahead of Birmingham at the moment, with 10 games left. So we're still there or thereabouts, so we just need to make sure we don't completely bottle. And we've played a few games since the last episode. Before we run into it any further, if you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support on the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And I hope you're enjoying what I'm bringing you. You could already see the results that we've played. We had a game against Preston, which was a 1-1 due to a Stephen Peake penalty. And then after that, we had a 2-0 win against Cheltenham, in which McBride and Sol scored for us. I tried to play a weaker team in this one, so we had the strongest team available for Newcastle. We're missing, obviously, Peake at centre-back because Stevenson is currently injured. He's got a knock. Can't really play the game. I'm not going to force him to do so. We also have our right back. I forgot his name. I've just given him a new contract. Completely forgot his name. James Clark. He's been playing really well this season, which, if you've been paying attention, isn't any surprise because he's been doing very well. Also, we've got Casaraker and Bazira outside. They've both been playing quite well. Obviously, we're missing Stevenson in the middle, so we've pushed Peake forward, meaning that McBride's came in at centre-back. We've still got Astley alongside him, and then Watkin, Jones and Elmore are still a really strong full-back partnership. And we do have our, on paper, best two strikers. But as the way things are going, maybe Jamie Sol should be up there. A few people that aren't quite full fitness, but they're more than strong enough to play. And I don't want to kind of let them miss out on the game against Premier League team, because it's probably the strongest team they're going to play in a Cadbury shirt. We've had a quite quiet start to this one. We've got McGregor on the ball, just inside their third. So Maximan has got the ball off him. I'm not sure how old he'd be now. Probably in his 30s, to be fair. Lewis, Mimoun, the Newcastle players are kind of just playing about with us. Koita, is he the... Oh, he's good. It is Sekou Koita. I mean, it's helped my question, but not in the way that I'd want it to be helped, to be fair. Corner on the left for Newcastle. Szymanski puts it towards the back post. Post? Why have I got a lisp on the word post? How do I manage that? Thrown for us on the right. It's nearly half-time now. Oh, I think Boadé's walking. That's not ideal. I'm pretty sure it's my first red card of the season, so might as well come in a game that I'm realistically going to lose anyway. But still, I'd rather it just not come. Bazera, you can play in the middle. What can you do? You can be a deep line playmaker on support. Then what we'll do, we'll make these two Mazzalas on attack. Why the hell not? And we'll swap these two around and we'll take him. I don't... This is my issue. I don't have many centre mids. I don't think Key wants to play as a Mazzala. I don't think he's a fan. Do you know what? He's down. Let's go. Not looking great for us. Sending off just before half-time definitely hasn't helped that. I'll tell him they've been unlucky. And I will tell that Boadou is a little bit of a plonker. I'm not going to go into him too much, but I'm disappointed for you getting sent off. Probably noticed as well. Should have mentioned it earlier. I sorted the badges out. Sorted the logos. They're done. Fixed. And on top of that, our actual logo probably looks a little bit better because I've got the dimension sizes more accurate as well, which is splendid. Corner for Newcastle on the left. Szymanski puts it in again towards the back post. McBride heads that away comfortably, and Diamande is going to pick that up. Puts it into St. Yago in the middle. Gibbs White. Quite a few familiar names there, to be fair. I'm pretty sure Diamande either is a real player or is a very similar name to a real player. We're only, just shy of 5 minutes into the half, and I think this is the third highlight already. I'm not massively comfortable that this isn't going to be a rout, especially due to the fact that we're a player down as well. But Lewis has got the ball on their left, puts it to Diamande. He's heading forward, gets it back to Lewis, back to Gibbs White on the edge of the area. He's made himself all sorts of space, got in the area, and just passed it wide. I just realised that my shirt had been moved, so you're having the glare from the mirror behind. Just pretend you didn't see it. It's fine. You may not have even noticed, but I've brought your attention to it. Szymanski's got another corner. He's put it to the back post again. Peak heads it out this time. Get out of here. Not interested. McGregor's breaking. He's got Godfrey John in front of him. We're going to bring Soul on soon, so we'll see what these two can do between it. Oh, he's sending for a hot dog. Oh, I've running had pretty handy save there for him. Corner for us. I was just adjusting my camera. Pretend that didn't happen. Alvarez is breaking from the corner. He does have... Is this Bazira chasing back? It is. Oh, God, he's kicked him. Oh, no, you're not getting sent off as well, are you? Okay, it's a free kick for them. Szymanski puts it towards the back post once more. Astley heads it out. Koita picks up the loose ball. Do you know what? I don't know. We could have just gone back and sat defensive and just let them beat us. But I'm happy that we're still trying. But I'd like for us to score. Can't see it happening, to be quite honest, though. Diamande, it's a pretty poor shot to the back post. It's 2-0 to the Newcastle. Or just Newcastle, what people call them. Not sure why I called them the Newcastle. Decent interception there, or a block, but it comes out and he's just put it through the channel. There's no one studying it. Goalie doesn't read it. Got 2 substitutions to make. I'm thinking he's anxious. He's not playing very well. I know he's got a little bit more fitness, but you can just get out of here. So we'll bring Jamie Soul on. We'll shuffle these two around. I've got one more. Stevie Peak again. He's anxious. He's not playing very well. I'm going to drop him back for McBride, who I know has been our best centre-back. But why wouldn't we mix it about? See what happens. Midfield-wise, I don't know what I can do with that. I can bring Drysdale on and then make him into a ball-winning mid on support and just try and be another little break-up in the midfield. Throw in for Newcastle. Lewis puts it to Szymanski. Back to Lewis. Back to the Polish fella. Gibbs White. Diamande. They're looking very comfortable in possession. I'm feeling that this is going to result in them having a goal, but we'll have a little look. Diamande, Koita, and he just passes it. He passes it. Doesn't even shoot. He just passes it into the corner. Less than 10 minutes left on the clock. I think we will encourage them once more. They loafed it. They're more than on board. But I think we've been outplayed by a better team, and definitely not helped by the fact that we were a player down just before half-time. 4 is unfortunate. 4-0. And I feel incredibly hard done by. Oh, Jesus, they didn't like that. What are you saying? What do you think they have in common? It's their ground. They both play at St James Park. Slight variation. Newcastle's is St James's because they have the little apostrophe after it. But yeah, St James Park. How exciting! Now we all know. If you knew it anyway, then well done. We're going with Colton in goal. Watkin Jones, Astley, McBride, and Clark as the back 4. Kasareka and Bazira outside of Peak and Key. And then we have John supporting Soul at the start of the game this time. As you can see on here now, we are still 9 points ahead of Blues with the game as it is currently. They have a game over us on top of the one that we're already playing. So if we win this, we'll go 12 points. No, 11 points ahead. And then the following one, I believe we'll go 14. I might be completely wrong. I've just done the maths. It's 15 points. We're currently a point behind them. If we win it, we'll go... Ignore me. I'm an idiot. What's happening here is Taylor's through on goal. Colton's made a fantastic save. And now I'm debating as to whether to cut out me debating myself. There's a corner on the left for Exeter. Satterley puts it towards the back post, but McBride has little challenge there and heads it out. Taylor's picked up the ball and smashed it against the guy in front of him, and it's gone out for another corner for Exeter. On their right hand this time, it's Satterley putting it in again. McBride heads it out again. Got to be honest, we're not battering this. We haven't even scored yet. Very disappointing. Pye, O'Leary. Their midfield are just playing it around a bit too comfortably there. I'm not massively happy with this. Satterley's out on the left, and his shot just goes... Not sure if that was wide or over. I just know it wasn't in. Throwing for us. I believe it might be actually us attacking their goal, which would be nice. Peak has it on the left side. Good ball towards the back post. Kasareka sticks it in. We are in the lead. We're doing what we should be doing. We win in the bloody game. Clark finds his player. John knocks it back to Peak. 1 or 2 touches. Brilliant ball to the back post. The winger makes the run. Sticks it in the corner. Easy. Clark throws it to John again. Back to Clark this time. It's been intercepted. Peak's got it outside the area. Kasareka's scored again, but he's offside this time. I'm going to take Bazira off for Kamara. Actually, no, I'm going to bring Benjamin on. We've also got Sol underperforming, so I'm going to bring Gwyn on. I'm going to let him play that advanced role. And Astley's deserving of his yellow, but they're both playing well. The whole defence are, actually. So we'll leave that as it is. We'll keep that third sub should we need it later in the game. Nearly 10 minutes left. Oh, the corner's put to McBride and he heads it just over. Throw in Watkin Jones, puts it towards Peak in the middle of the park. Manages to get to him as well, surprisingly. Peak's back on the ball, out to the left back inside. Benjamin has a shot off it, but Richardson makes a decent save for Exeter. The win has now put us 1 point ahead of Birmingham. So should we win... It's not 1, it's 11. I can't read. Should we win our game in hand, we'll be back up to the 14 that I mentioned earlier correctly the first time before I doubted myself. So we're doing all right. We didn't batter Exeter, but it's fine. Perfectly fine. We'll just take the win now, please. And we'll move on. Thank you very much. Not as comfortable as I'd like him to have been. We got the win. Kasareka gets man of the match as well. I'm not going to try and figure out how many games it is till we'll be able to secure either promotion or the title, because I know there's only a 2-point gap between second and third place. I'm thinking to come back for those 2 games, like the ones that might be able to seal it for us. If that's at the end of the season, then I'll come back prior. So if it's not by Ipswich and Peterborough, I think I'll come back then. But if it looks like it's roughly going to be in that gap, then I'll be in that area. Because I say I like Ipswich and Peterborough. I'm really not that fussed either way, but I don't dislike them. So I'll aim for those 2. But if it looks like I might be able to get promotion or even the title secured a little bit after or a little bit before, I'll come back for that game instead. So I hope you'll be back for me. I hope you're all excited for the possible... To be fair, looking at the table, it shouldn't be possible. It should be nailed on. We should definitely be in the Championship next season. But I hope you're all excited for that. I've just realised how much of a madness Boadu's doing with the assists, so fair play to him. Could be off the back of all the headers that Astley's scoring. So either way, they're doing pretty well. But if you have enjoyed that, give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell, and thank you very much for your time.